Greetings. We continue to in part 3 of Satan's master plan from 1 John 2:15 through 17. We've looked at the origin of Satan. We've looked at his fall. Now let's look at his present state. In Luke 10:18, Jesus Christ states that he was beholding Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Isaiah chapter 14, verses 12 through 17, we'll read, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to the hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look on thee and consider thee, saying, Is this the man? Is this the Ish? Is this the individual that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners?" When Satan sinned, he was cast out of heaven to the earth. But he still has to appear before God when summoned. We find this in Job 1:6 and Job 2:1. Revelation 12:7 through 9 tells us that he accuses the brethren before God day and night. And that brings us to where we're studying. He's using a plan consisting of the things that caused his downfall to try to drag as many men as possible down with him. He is still, at God's allowance, ruling over the material creation of this world. Jesus gave a warning in John chapter 8, verse 44. He said, "You are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it." That's why our text says, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passes away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of God abideth forever." We'll see as we progress that when Adam and Eve were tempted in the garden, Satan tempted them with the three things that had caused his downfall. That's what he's still using today. His ultimate doom, according to Ezekiel 28:18, can be transferred over to Matthew 25:41, where Jesus said that they were going to depart into hell, prepared for the devil and his angels. This is held forth as an example to mankind in 2 Peter chapter 2, verses 4 through 6, in Hebrews 2, verses 2 and 3, and in Jude 6. Revelation chapter 20 and verse 10, it says that he will be cast into the lake of fire forever. He will never accomplish what he set out to do. When we read Ezekiel and Isaiah, what he said he would do, he has not been able to accomplish. He is not being able to accomplish, and he will never be able to accomplish. But God endures him. You can read Romans chapter 9, verses 14 through 23, and you would understand that the devil and his angels are the ultimate example of the vessels of wrath that are fitted for destruction, which God endures. The perfect creation of God was perverted by Lucifer's wisdom, his brightness, and his beauty, and he was sentenced to eternal damnation. He's now using his power in this world to corrupt men and damn them, their eternal spirits, to that same eternal destruction with him. See, Satan is the great imitator. He's an imposter, a mere pretender to the throne of the universe. When you read Isaiah 14:17, you compare what Lucifer did not do with what Isaiah 61:1 and 2 says that Christ would do. He didn't open the house of prisoners, but Christ did. In 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verses 13 through 15, it teaches us there is false Christ, there's false gospel, there's false ministers, and there's false hope. And they all come as a result of being duped into following Satan's master plan.